All right, what is up guys? Dr. Erik here, and today let's do some adjusting. This video is actually going to be a little bit different. Most of the videos I post, they're abbreviated versions of what's really happening. I'll do a snippet just to show you what the types of adjustments look like. But this one, I'm actually going to walk you through a complete adjustment, which is what I do with each patient that comes into the office. One of the, ideas that I like to practice by is if I only have one opportunity to help somebody, I want to do as much as I can for that one opportunity. And so to be the model, my lovely wife Jessica is going to help us out. Hey babe.
Hey.
You guys know Jessica, you've seen her before. And so again, I'm going to check her whole spine, I'm going to check her extremities, neck, back, and you'll see me using a few different tools that you haven't seen yet either. One's called an activator and one is a Y strap. So yeah, without further ado, go ahead and lay face down, babe. All right, so I like to work from the bottom of the spine, pelvis up. And so you'll see me doing a few different things. You'll hear actually a loud noise like this. That's called a drop piece. That's not her bones popping. That's actually just the table releasing. And so I like to use that sometimes for the pelvis. And let's just see what she's working with today. Yeah, so just from the analysis alone, this right side of her pelvis is rocked back and it's kind of stuck like that. And so I'll use the drop piece to make an adjustment there. All right, I also like to do some traction on the spine and the low back. So I just put the heel of my hands and I push down like that. And then I use the drop. And it just really helps get that pressure off of the L4 and L5 disc, open up the disc space, allow the nerves to breathe, help your low back feel better, and just help your body function better. What a lot of people don't know is digestive issues, stomach problems, stomach pains are an early indicator that you might have back problems that aren't even bothering you. And so I have more of a wellness practice. It's not old people coming in for chronic low back pain. I have young, healthy, and yes, we do have older people that care about their spine. But it's to maintain, help their body function at its best, not just coming in, oh, Dr. Erik, my aching back hurts. No, it's just a wide variety of different stuff people come in with, but most importantly, for the wellness aspect, keeping their spine maintained for the life of their body. All right, let me jump on the other side of the table here so you can see me better. I have a tool, this is called an activator. It's like a little mini jackhammer. And so I like to use this on the lumbar spine. Again, just helps lumbar spine, you're not protected by the ribs down here like you are up here. And so I like to use this activator, just give it some pulses, some good adjustments. You can get the bones moving, relax the muscles without having to put a lot of force in and squishing the intestines. That never makes for happy patients. All right. So I just kind of work my way up her spine and I could feel right here, there's just a lot of restriction. There's a lot of joint restriction in her spine. It's not moving like it should. We were actually on a 18-hour car trip this past weekend, and so I guarantee you that's why it's like that. Go ahead and take a deep breath for me, babe. Let it down. Awesome. All right, again, deep breath. Let it down. That was a good one. Her upper back actually moves better a different way, so I'm going to do that when she's flipped over on her back here in just a minute. Take some good deep breaths in. She has a lot of tension right here in her traps. She's an exercise fanatic, so I'm sure it has something to do with that. And so I'm just hitting some pressure points, having her breathe through it, releasing these tension, releasing the knots. All right, cool. Go ahead and lay on your side facing me. And we're going to do some low back adjusting this way, side posture. Good. And so we keep the bottom leg straight and bend this one. Twist her up like a pretzel. I'm like the biggest nerd with chiropractic humor. I don't know. She loves me for it. All right, so I'm going to contact her sacrum here, which is at the base of her spine. That's actually misaligned, so listen out for it. Awesome, face the other way there. All right, listen out. That one actually went before I was even trying to do it. Cool, lay on your back. And so her upper back, it's similar to mine. Mine moves the same way, as I have to use counter force. It's called an anterior thoracic adjustment. Just having her cross her elbows, taking my fist, a flat fist, and putting it right on her spine back here. And I have you take a deep breath and let it out. Very good. And I don't know if you could hear that or not. It was subtle, but it moved good. All right, so now we're going to check the neck. And I do two different things. You want to obviously focus on the misalignments. We want to correct those, get some motion in the joints, get the neck moving properly. And then I use a Y strap, which I'll show you in a second, for axial decompression, just to help lengthen the spine and get the pressure off of the discs. Listen up. She likey. All right, scoot down and let your legs hang off the bottom of the table. So, Y strap. You guys have probably seen these before. They're like all over YouTube. I've been using a Y strap for like 10 years now. It works wonderfully. I love having the Y strap done to myself. An old sports injury, I had my upper thoracic spine, and this is what really helps clear it out. All right, lift up your head, babe. Good deal. All right, so it's good and snug. And so I do 2 static pulls where I hold it for about 5 seconds. And on the third one, you'll see me give a slight tug. All right, so go ahead and take some good deep breaths for me all the way throughout. And again, just holding this for about 5 or 6 seconds. Okay. Let's do it again, deep breath in. All right, let's do it one more time. Take some good deep breaths in and out. In and out. You see the whole table actually moved. What'd you think about that?
That was awesome.
Good. All right. So a lot of times with Y strap, you'll feel it go all the way down your spine depending on where there's issues. All right, so let's start with some shoulder adjusting. I like to start up here, work my way down the chain. I do this on each and every visit. What's that old song? The head bone's connected to the neck bone, and it's so true. You could have a shoulder problem that's causing an elbow problem, that's causing a wrist problem, that's causing a thumb problem, and so I like to just trace the joints out. Again, I approach it from the standpoint, if this is the only opportunity I have to work on your spine, it's going to be the best adjustment you've ever had. All right, so put your hands on your hips. Push your elbow back against my hand. Okay, good. Let's do this side. That was awesome. You needed that. Now, she injured this elbow. I'm not going to mess with it too much. She injured it a few days ago. And so I'm just going to go nice and easy with my activator. How does it feel, by the way?
It feels better.
Okay, good. I've worked on a lot of people with carpal tunnel syndrome over the years, and it's amazing how just with a few adjustments you can literally get rid of carpal tunnel syndrome in a lot of cases. Obviously there's going to be situations where it's just too far gone, but most of the time you can fix it pretty easily if you know what to do. Very good. All right. Lay on your back again. I want to check your knees and your ankles. Make sure everything there is good. How they been doing?
Good.
We're super active. We run a lot. We cycle, and so I'm always checking her knees and her ankles. You know, a lot of people end up with chronic degenerative knee problems, and it's totally unnecessary. And it happens because of micro traumas, little things we do on a daily basis that end up causing big problems down the road. And so I'll do a quick demonstration. I'm running this way, I forget something, I plant my foot and twist, and that puts so much torque on the knee joint itself. And again, just a little slight misalignment that you don't even feel at the time, that you do that day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, little by little, it causes big problems, which a lot of people are, the medial aspect of their knee joint is just worn completely down from something that could be totally preventable. And so those are the things I try to go the extra mile and catch, fix the small problems now so they don't become big problems later. So I'm going to use my activator. It actually wasn't that bad. It was tracking a little bit off. Again, we went for a long run yesterday. Same here, nothing major. Good. How's your ankle been feeling?
It's still a little off.
Okay, hold on to the table. Side of the table there. We're gonna make an adjustment to her ankle here. That was awesome. I try to get her to do it to me all the time. It doesn't work though. Good. All right, go ahead and sit up. So what'd you think?
It was amazing. I feel better, actually.
Good.
Yeah,
Am I the best chiropractor ever?
the best ever.
That's why she fell in love with me, honestly. Right? Thank you, babe. Awesome, guys. Do me a favor, if you like these videos and want to keep seeing more, give it a like, subscribe so you get the notifications. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to see them down at the bottom. See you soon. Bye, guys.